Hello everyone, welcome to Bhadra Academy. So today in our quiz series, we are going to look at the series 21, right? This is specifically focused on SSC, banking and railways and kind of related exams. So the level and the standard of questions are also kept in that level to benefit those exam preparations. Okay. So question number 201, in which of the following dialects, possibly Kabir wrote? No. So what is the answer for this question? It will be basically answer 1, that is the Awadhi language, because Kabir, basically being not well educated, expressed his poems orally in vernacular Hindi and also borrowing from other dialects, right? So most speculation is that Kabir ka these writings were mostly the Awadhi language, therefore the answer would be 1. Okay, Awadhi language. Question number 202. Where is Pushkar fair held, regularly? So if you look at the explanation first, the Pushkar fair or the Pushkar ka Mela is the annual 5-day camel and livestock fair held in the town of Pushkar, that is in the state of Rajasthan, India, right? So it is one of the world's largest camel fairs. Apart from buying and selling livestock, it has become an important tourist attraction also, right? So now the Pushkar is a town in the Ajmer district. Okay, so the correct answer therefore is Ajmer. Clear? So that is the main thing we have to keep in mind. So Pushkar is one of the oldest existing cities of India, right? So that is where this festival is celebrated, and कभी-कभी exam में ऐसा question आपको आ सकता है. Question number 203. Which of the following is called the storehouse of the world art collections? So world art collection का storehouse किसको माना जाता है? So the correct answer is 4, that is the Salarjung Museum. So now this Salarjung Museum, if you are visiting Hyderabad and Secunderabad, you will find there. So the Salarjung Museum is an art museum located on the southern bank of the Musi river in the city of Hyderabad, and it is the third largest museum in India, housing the biggest one-man collections of antiques in the world. So it is very, very popular, right? So this kind of questions are most likely to be asked when you talk about art, culture, etc. So which of the following is called the storehouse of the world art collection? That is the Salarjung Museum. Question number 204. Who introduced the famous Persian festival called Nowruz? So the Nowruz festival introduced by whom? So if you see here, the answer would be 4, that is the Balban, right? So Balban's conception of kingship was similar to that of the story of the divine rights of kings. So he cast a halo of superiority round monarchy and introduced the system of Nowruz to add dignity of his court, So that is how this celebration, the festival also started, Nowruz. So the correct answer will be answer 4, Balban. Question number 205. Which language is spoken by the people of Lakshadweep? So which is the most commonly spoken language of Lakshadweep? So if you look at here, the answer would be 1, that is the Malayalam language is mostly spoken there. So the islanders are ethnically similar to the Malayali people of Kerala, and most of the population therefore also speaks Malayalam, right? And Mahi being the most spoken language in the Minicoy island also. So they are basically very much connected, related to the Malayali, the Keralites population. Therefore the Malayalam language is mostly spoken there. Clear? Question number 206. Which of the following language has been given the status of classical language by central government in 2004? So in 2004, which of the following language got the status of a classical language? So the correct answer, if you see, it will be Tamil. Also you remember, Tamil became the first language to receive the classical language status in India. Recently other language like Assamese language also got the status of classical language. So now Tamil was the first one to receive in 2004, then Sanskrit in 2005, Kannada, Telugu in 2008. Okay, so this kind of questions are very common questions which can be asked in your exams. Even for the ADRE type of exam, this can be easily asked. Question number 207. Rath Yatra at Puri is celebrated in honor of which of the following? So we have a Lord Rama, Shiva, Jagannath and Vishnu. This should be rather easy because it is a very popular temple there, right? So this is the Lord Jagannath temple. So that is the celebration in honor of Lord Jagannath. So the Rath Yatra is a huge Hindu festival associated with Lord Jagannath held at Puri in the state of Odisha. Okay, so the annual festival is celebrated on the Azad Shukla Divetya, that is second day in the bright fortnight of Azad month. Okay, so just we need to keep certain basic things from the art and culture perspective. Question number 208. Papeti is the festival of Parsis, ya Jains, ya Sikhs, ya Buddhist. You know, which of these following celebrate the festival of Papeti? So the correct answer is the Parsis. Basically the Parsi community, they celebrate. So Papeti is the auspicious day of the Parsi calendar. So if you look at the details here, Papeti is one of the auspicious days of the Parsi calendar. It stands for the new start and the new beginning, you know. So it comes in the month of Nowruz by the Parsis. On Papeti day, the Parsi visit the fire temple. So some basic information just keep in mind while studying for your exam preparation. This one word type of questions are asked in, you know, some smaller level exams, you know, which are very common for exams pattern. Question 209. So if you look at this question, which among the following city was given as a Guru Dakshina by Pandavas to Guru Dronacharya? Right, this should be known to many. So we have option Rawalpindi, Nainital, you know, Hastinapur and Gurugram. So the correct answer would be Gurugram. Now here you have to learn some details also. As per the legend, Gurugram in Haryana was given as a Guru Dakshina to Guru Dronacharya by students, that is the Pandavas. Now the name also it is called as a Gurugram, right? Now the BJP government in Haryana, they renamed Gurugram as a Gurugram in April 2016. Okay, that also you remember when the name was changed. Okay, exam may anything can be asked. Question number 2010. Jallikattu is associated with which Indian festival? Right? So when we talk about the Indian festival, this Jallikattu is popular with which festival? Is it Onam, Pongal, Bihu, ya Hornbill? So the answer will be, it should be also easy, Pongal, because it was little controversial celebration, right? So Jallikattu is typically practiced in the South Indian state of Tamil Nadu as part of their Pongal celebration. So it's a traditional celebration where the bulls are released into the crowd and they try to control it, you know. There are a lot of difficulties, so a lot of issues were there about animal cruelty, this, that, etc. Right? So exam may, we should be familiar. Now this kind of a art and culture related question for various exams, this can be asked. Okay. So if you are preparing for any exam like SSC, railway, banking, even state level exams, even ADRE, if you require any MCQs collection, your test series or any study material, or any coaching, you can contact Bhadra IAS Academy at 8638391721. Keep watching our videos for more and more quiz and more questions for your exam preparation. Thank you.